My name is Arvid Dalby. I joined the U.S. Navy 1942, about.
Okay, and then you went to boot camp where?
I went to boot camp in Great Lakes. With my friend Al Stye, we went there, but after we got out of there, we were separated.
Where did you, and after boot camp, where did you go?
They got me on an escort aircraft carrier, a small one, USS Nassau. And I was there on that about 2 years, then I was transferred to the U.S. Wasp. That's a full, at that time I was very new. And we went out to sea, and we hit a lot of the major, like Okinawa, the marinas, Iwo Jima, Philippines, and places like that. And we wound up in Japan and did some, sent the carrier, the fighters there to Japan. And then we came back after the war was over. We went back and went around through the Panama Canal up to Boston shipyards where the ship was built, and they converted it to a carrier, troop carrier. On the hangar deck, we had bunks about 5 feet high. And then we went to England first time, we brought a bunch of troops back. And then we went to Naples, Italy, and housed prisoners over there, but they were held in this country, because we were at war against Italy.
You brought the prisoners from Italy to here?
Pardon?
You brought prisoners from Italy
here
to here?
No, we brought prisoners from here to...
Oh, back to Italy.
Yeah, back to Italy.
Okay.
And I think we made one more trip to England. And then I was discharged. I was supposed to be discharged, but I had about 2 months to wait. Sent to be to Minneapolis, U.S. Naval Air Base there. And that's been discontinued now. And then I got out after 2 months.
Wow, so you put in 4 years then?
Yeah.
Did you ever get fired on?
Oh yes, we got hit a few times with some things. I checked a little bit on the internet so I could read up a little bit, and some things I read. It seemed like it's close to 70 years ago. I forgot all about it, and some things I read I just like what happened yesterday.
I'll be darned.
So it was interesting.
What was firing on your aircraft or other ships?
Aircraft, no, it wasn't any other ship. It was mostly bombing and kamikazes.
And who was it, the Japanese?
Japanese.
Okay.
It's all Japanese there.
So how much time did you spend in the Pacific?
Close to 2 years.
You only had one skirmish you were fired on, or many?
No, several.
Okay.
Not like in Iwo Jima was a lot of it.
You were at Iwo Jima?
We didn't land, we were given support from our planes, Iwo Jima. But there was lots of Japanese planes flying around. And in one instance, I think that was close to there, they did drop an armor-piercing bomb, hit the flight deck, and went through the flight deck, hangar deck, and another one, and exploded in the galley. And it started a fire, so they flooded it right away. And then we had to go on sea rations for a while. So they got it repaired, but a temporary repair someplace at Pearl Harbor. Then we came back and went to Bremerton and made a major repair. So, and we see a lot of things. Went through a typhoon right off to close to the Philippines, and it took 30 feet of our flight deck, pushed it right out to the water. But he still was able to operate with a shorter flight deck.
How much time did you spend in the Iwo Jima area? We
were just off, we never landed there. We could see the land, we could see the shore, but most of it was just support.
How many days?
Oh, I would say maybe a week before we finally pulled out of there. So they went to the next campaign, where we're done.
And what was it? Do you remember the next campaign? What it was?
No, I don't. I don't have an order, that's for sure.
Okay.
I think the last one probably was the Philippines, and then Japan itself.
But were you part of the invasion fleet for Japan then?
Yes. Well, it came to a quick end when they dropped atomic bombs. That was the end.
Where was your ship at that time?
Well, we were off the coast, but they sent Army plane, a bigger one from quite a ways distance, maybe from the Philippines or somewhere. I'm not too sure of that.
Okay. Excuse me. Well, thank you for sharing some of this, so some of our friends and neighbors can see what some of the World War II veterans went through.
Okay.
Thank you for taking the time to come out on this windy day.
Well, my pleasure.
Okay, thanks. Okay.